and technology. You can be a part of our show tonight if you call us at WBGR at 301-429-9247. Tonight we have a very special guest,
All right.
Dr. Jason Henderson,
Thank
and
you.
he's going to share with us how he's changed his opportunities using technology and created business opportunities for himself using his own creativity and technology. So we'll get started on that right after this commercial break. Thank you so much.
Hi friends, I'm Dr. Wyatt with Ergo Acmed Physical Therapy in Oxon Hill. There are a ton of places you can go for medical care. I want you to consider us because we're a bit different. We're not a meal where you get put on a table and left alone for an hour. We're intensive therapy pros dedicated to your recovery. While we'd like to see more of you, our goal is to get you in, get you better, and get you on your way. Auto accidents, work injuries, sports injuries, we can help. Call now, 301-888-PAIN.
That's 301-888-PAIN.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight on High Tea, we have, like I said, our special guest, Dr. Jason Henderson. Jason Henderson is a good friend of the show. His company is Ergo Solutions. He also has another company called True Friends Films, and he has really taken off as far as using technology to grow himself. So if you take a moment, Jason, and introduce yourself to everybody.
Okay, well, thank you for the introduction. I am Dr. Jason Henderson. I'm a physical therapist, and my background is healthcare. I started out as a PT since 1995, and it's just been a good journey to move into doing healthcare business. And it's been good to be able to start out in healthcare and then to find creative things, more about me, things that I love about me that I realized that I could do outside of just PT and doing physical therapy work. It's pretty cool.
That's good. So in this endeavor that you've grown for yourself, can you tell us a little bit about the projects that you've been doing recently?
Sure. Well, I'm a physical therapist, and I'm a part owner of a rehab company. And one of the opportunities that I got was an opportunity to write. When I got my doctorate in physical therapy, I realized how much effort it took to become a doctor of anything.
Yes.
So in that pursuit, technology made it easy for me to do online education. Never thought I would do it again.
Okay.
Never thought I would go back to college. But
Okay.
college became easier for me to do online education.
Online education.
So after you do online education, I realized I had time on my hands. And so I wrote my first book, which was a novel. It's called White Man, Black Man, Chinese Man.
That's
I wrote
true.
that back in 2010,
I
published
remember.
and self-published in 2011. It gave me an opportunity that I never thought I would get before, to see myself as a writer. That was something that I always wanted to do. And even though being a PT, I have this side of creativity that I thought that, hey, I could write me a book. I read everybody else's stuff, so I said, why not mine? I want to see my book on the shelf.
Okay.
And so I published in 2011.
2011. So that was your first book.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to just say that I appreciate your book. His book is about how people can, stay committed to their friendships no matter what. And it's called White Man, Black Man, Chinese Man. It's very important for you to get this book and read it, especially considering the political climate we're in right now today. It will give you it'll make you feel good about the friendships that you have. Anybody who's like our age has grown up in a less segregated America where you got friends across different opportunities and different genres. So what has happened is in these days now people are kind of isolating again.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it, and your book is something that people can get online.
Sure.
And they can download it.
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
That's right.
And then
that's
so
right.
take that time to go get that, and we can put that on the show for you.
It's an
tonight.
ebook. It's an ebook. You can Google it. It's entitled White Man, Black Man, Chinese Man. And as you said, becoming a professional, becoming a doctor of any profession, you realize your clientele and the people that you work with, being able to be professional and understand how to deal with human beings, So in my book, I wrote a novel about friendship.
Friendship
Means a lot to me, and so I wrote about a diverse friendship. That I took that book and I made it into a film, which I'm really excited about.
That's
what
I
would love to talk about.
I'm ready to hear about and see this film.
Oh man, it's amazing. What's coming out in this spring? It's amazing. I got a chance to work with Mimi TV and Black Ice Production. I had to fly a guy in, Nigel. Did an awesome job as the director of the film.
You should call us Nigel.
Yes. Mimi Machado Lucis, now Salmon.
Yes.
Recently married. Worked with Mimi on this film, and she was the producer, and Nigel was the director.
Yeah.
And they took my book, oh my goodness, my baby.
Yeah.
And made it a film.
And
we had to hire actors. When I had to hire actors, SAG actors, we had a whole production to shoot this short, and it cost me money.
It did. It did.
It was an investment, but it was something that I always wanted to do. But technology allowed me to move my book from an ebook to becoming a film. And I was so excited to be in that process. Got a fascinating leading group. I have Tom Giannini, who plays the white guy in the film, and then there's Stan Kane, and Stan plays the Asian guy in the film. And then I'll tell you, we have a special actor who's going to play the black guy, and he's just an amazing guy. And I'm looking for, I want everybody to get a chance to see the film and get the chance to feel. But technology helped me move my baby to becoming something rich, and that is to become a film. And I never thought in a million years I'll be sitting here talking about producing a film.
So when you talk about the technology part, so now comes the part where you get ready to go into distribution, and you've done things like this is something that you're doing yourself. You're producing this. You're using different tools to share it to everybody. So you talked about the cost for this. So what did you learn, and how have you translated this now into your new project? Because see, he worked on this new project, that first project, and now he's got a new movie that he's already filmed, and he's done it a little differently. So how did technology help you make that transition from, yes, this is wonderful, I love my new book, my new movie, and then now I've got this new project, how do I stay economical and still get what I want done? How has that helped you a little bit? Have you?
Yeah, you raise a good point, and that's the economical component. There's a component to being economic and being able to save money. I made an investment, and that investment, because I want to get something of high quality. When I look at films, I can tell the difference between an A-rate or a B-rate film. And I really do want I Thought I Knew You, which is the adaptation of White Man, Black Man, Chinese Man, that I brought in a production company, and this A1. This group is amazing. And so the crew that I worked with was able to bring forth something of high value. And what I realized is that every dollar and every investment was well spent. Then I found myself almost broke. And so when you get to that point where it's like, what else you got left? And the one thing that I do have is creativity.
That's right.
And what I want to share with the audience is, if you're creative, I just took writing. I just realized that from going to get my doctorate and writing my first book, I wrote my screenplay, another screenplay that I'm very excited about. And during that time, when I realized that I spent a lot of money, I chose this time to spend a little less money. So I got a good group of people, some friends, some business colleagues, folks from church who said, Jason, I missed your first film. Let me get on that next film. And so I got a great group of colleagues and friends of mine, and I bought my own little personal camera out. I had my own technology that's in my house, and guess what I started doing? Just shooting the film. I wrote the script, and I wrote the script. It was 70 8 pages, and I'm like, look, I want to win something. I submitted it to contest.
Yes.
I put it out there because I realized that there's something that the world wants, and there's something different in film, that they're seeing the same movies over and over again. That sometimes I go to a movie and I said, I've seen this already.
Yeah.
This genre has been overused. The same themes. And so I brought out something creatively different, and I thought I knew you.
Yes.
And please look us up on truefriendsfilms.com. Man, please follow me at True Friends Films on Instagram. It's true_friends_films. Follow me there. I realized that I have stories inside of me that need to come out, and it started with family.
Yeah.
It all goes back to my family. Believe it or not, it goes back just growing up in Philly and the stories that I could tell you about being an African American that don't have to deal with the same genre, the same themes that you always see that's out there. So I could write for days about just family, love, good stories.
So now you've taken these stories that you got, and so it used to be that it would take people a long time to get something done like this. How have you been able to be so productive? Like, it seems to me that you've had a lot of, you're using your time, not just using your time wisely, but you're using tools to do this. Yeah. So like even I'll just bring this out. You're using a tool called Slack to even manage the team of people who you're working with on your True Friend Films business. Yeah. So how have you is Slack anything that you can recommend to anybody, or is it a tool or those types of things? Sure. People need to, I think, sometimes have somewhere to concentrate their work to. Yeah. And this tool Slack is I don't want to give them a bigger commercial, but mostly I want to just share that it's good to focus your ideas into one place so that whatever I'm thinking of, I can give you that collaboration with you right away. Yeah. Are you getting that type of work back from people, or is it just, you're able to share your information well? Yeah. You mentioned something very important. After I finished my doctorate, I went to MBA school, so I got my master's in business. Mm-hmm. Never thought I would be a business person. I just wanted to be a good clinician. I never thought about going into business. Yeah. And so when I finished my MBA program, I started realizing how technology can help me become more proficient at anything that I do. And so, and also in being in business school, you realize that you have to take things very seriously about your creative work, whether it's an art piece, whether it's something that you wrote, if it's something that you shot as far as a film. Take it serious and treat it not just as your baby, but as your business. And when I realized how important it is to treat things that are valuable to me, my intellectual properties, that I had to treat it as a business, and that forces you to using business intel. Okay. And whenever you invest in business intel, whether it's an app or a software, something that can make you better, where you can be faster, quicker, better than you were before, that's what it's about. So I realized that in producing books, I became faster by making mistakes the first time, and then I realized that there's a process that I could do it better and faster. And I realized that in doing business, it's the same. By putting around you business intel, software that you can use, that you can be more proficient, you can be efficient. And so I wrote it in my book. I have a book called A Complete 180. You do. And Complete 180 has come out in September of 2018, and I'm really excited about this book. Is getting out into the business sector and sharing with people about how to become more proficient in business as well. That's right. So technology is, I know I keep bringing up technology, but it's something I want people to understand about it, is that technology is anything that makes your life better, that makes it easier. So it's not just computers, it's anything. It's a door handle. Whatever it is that lets you open that door and get in there and do your opportunity, that's a technology that's helping you. And we got to start seeing everything as a tool to get what we want. So now you've taken your opportunity and you've become, I've watched you grow your creativity here, because like you're using technology all day long, Jason. And so, even you always act like you don't really have any hands in on technology, but you're one of the most technology guys out there, it seems like, because you're always on the phone, you're always on the computer, you're always editing a movie, you're always writing something, and you're really putting something in there. But I do appreciate that you've taken the time to protect your information. So can you talk about a little bit about intellectual property and the process that somebody can go through to protect whatever it is that they create creatively? Because that's a technology. Law is something that helps us and protects us, and we need to take advantage of that. And that's something that I haven't seen my community do a lot of, where they'll have some really important thing, somebody can steal their song because they haven't protected it.
Sure.
Same thing for you and your work. Can you recommend anything for anybody? Like, what's the mind frame they need to keep as far as how to make sure they protect themselves when it comes to being in business?
Yeah, you want to make sure you get a good lawyer. And you want to think that way when you're going into business, any kind of business. It starts legally when you put your business together. And anything you do creativity-wise, you want to protect it. You want to have it copywritten. You want it patent. You want to talk to someone who can help you protect your work. And so when I wrote my first book, I wanted to make sure it was copyrighted. And then when it was copyrighted, this didn't happen overnight. So this process of once my book was done to make it become a film, I failed 2 times trying to shoot this film. I failed 2 times. I made 2 attempts, and and it was a blunder. And I share with you guys my dream. I have a dream, and my dream is to get my film to Ice Cube. So if anybody out there is connected to Ice Cube, have them call me. Have them reach out to call. What's the number here? 301-429-9247. Call in here. Man, I need Ice Cube. I mean, and I say that really because you have to have a dream. You still got to live, right?
Yes.
And the reason why, because back in '95 when he did Friday, I just remember sitting in the film, in the theater, and I said, one day, I got to do like he did. He inspired me. He inspired me to want to write. He inspired me to want to shoot. And then I seen his body of work, and I said, if I could get it into the hands of maybe somebody in film acquisition, somebody who is looking to purchase a film. Film acquisition. That's when people buy your film and they can pay you for it or do more with it. Then there's people who invest. And so I'm willing to work with someone who could take me further. So I worked with Mimi TV, someone who's experienced in film, and built a great relationship, good partnership with her and her husband. And it's just been outstanding. And so to move from where you have this one hiccup and then the second hiccup, the third one took 7 years since the time I started. This was not overnight. So 7 years of attempting. I put it on the back burner for a while, but when God starts speaking to you and letting you realize that it's now your time, I just had to just follow and obey. And now sometimes I try not to question them because I look and I say, where am I at now? Why is this so hard? And, this process is not easy, but I don't think it's made to be easy.
It's not.
So.
I appreciate what you just said. It has great weight in helping somebody who is creative to continue, because so many times, even myself included, I'm a singer. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a singer, but where's my music? And so I have to be responsible to that, and I appreciate you seeing. I need to be singing, but and I'm not gonna say but. I need to sing. And so I'm sitting here talking to you about this, but I need to feel empowered by seeing that you've perfected a process that gets your creative product out there, and now it's business for you. And also I wanted to just let me just take it back a second. I want you to share a little bit about some of the film festivals that you've attended. And I want you to tell us your favorite one and why and what they are as far as important to what you're doing.
Wow. My favorite, I have to say, I went to Martha's Vineyard, requested upon to come on out to Martha's Vineyard to get an opportunity to see films, and HBO is there, and BET are there, and top people who are in the film industry, and they're looking for opportunities. They want to hear new stories. If you guys have stories, you write them down. That's number one, to write down your stories. But then to start looking at how you could take your story and put it in film. Mm-hmm. You see that where Issa Rae did it. She took her book, her first project. She was just shooting webisodes and took that and got that to HBO. And now you see Insecure is like blown up, and every woman in America is watching Insecure. Right? And so. You have to be inspired by that. You have to. And one of the things that
she really took technology.
She took technology.
And she just took her little film camera, whatever she was filming herself with on the video, and started posting things. Yeah. She created an opportunity for herself when there was no place for her in the norm. And that's my point in talking about this tonight. You have to make a place for yourself. Yeah. And it's all right to do that. Feel empowered to do that, feel strong to do that, because you've got things right at your fingertips that can give you what you want. Like you're even right now talking about doing a YouTube series.
Yeah, it will be a YouTube series. I have a story.
Actors need to give them a call.
Please do. If you're in the DC area, I wrote this screenplay about. It's called True Words Never Spoken, and it's an absolute thriller. It's a murder mystery of a female black psychologist who treats nothing but black females and women and children who have mental illnesses. And she is amazing. I can't tell you everything about what happens with Dr. Sapphire, but Angel Terrell plays an awesome lead in that, and then the host of people. You're in it. So my friends that are in it, I have some great characters that are in it, but they're actually people that I know. These are close friends, folks from church. Mm-hmm. Like I told you, people who are in healthcare industry who said, "Hey Jay, you do a project, I want to be in it." And Issa Rae said last year, she said, Don't go out hoping that somebody else will shoot your project. Go shoot it yourself. Get your own friends, get your own group, get your own crew. Go out and shoot something. Get a camera and go do it. So my message today, if you didn't get anything else, you might not remember I'm a PT. Just go out and do that thing that you're passionate about. Yeah. Go out and do that thing that you love to do. And there was times when I wrote that script, I was really in a place that I was really kind of hurt. I was broke, if I could say that. Oh. I felt broke, at least. Right. I was broke probably in the pocket, but I was never broke in the spirit.
There you
go. And I was writing. I would write every day. And just holding on to that discipline to write, I produced something.
Yes.
And I submitted it to a film festival that's coming up. It's called Black Screenwriter Matters. It's really amazing. It's out of Hollywood. I submitted mine. I got it in on time, and I plan on hopefully making it to Hollywood.
Make it.
I also plan to submit in the DC Short. If you're in the DC area, they have DC Short Films, and if you're in the Atlanta area, I am going to submit into the Black Atlanta Films, and I'm hoping that they will receive me. I hope they receive both films. I Thought I Knew You. It's coming out in the spring. That's being edited by Nigel Thompson. And True Words.
True Words Never Spoken.
That's my baby. Me and my brother Kevin, you did an awesome job. We got together and we said, why not do it together? Let's shoot it. It was family fun, and it was an awesome production. And I can't wait till that whole project is finished. We want to turn it into several episodes, but also a full-length film. And technology allows us to be here today. So IT is amazing. Call in 301-429. 9247. Why is the phone not ringing? I'm like,
People
I'm not
are
understanding.
shy.
I'm not understanding.
People are shy.
Somebody should call before the show is up. And but no, out of fun, I just want to say just congratulations to you and High T Social Technology, and your topics are amazing. Keep encouraging people to look at technology, and it's not too far. I keep my phone, and this little thing right here has opportunities for us to do great things in the future. So I hope that you can go to truefriendsfilms.com. Please follow me on Instagram at truefriendsfilms. That's true_friends_films. Make sure you put the plural S on there. Follow me. I need some followers.
Yeah.
What do you do to get followers around here? I'll have a hard time. I know our time is almost up.
Our time is up, but I really appreciate talking with you today. Thanks for coming, Doctor.
I think I talked too much.
That's okay. That's what we're here to do, was talk.
That was okay?
So, yeah.
All
so
right.
I appreciate it.
I'll apologize.
So, we got a phone call? All right, let's take it. Good evening. Welcome to High Tea.
Good evening.
Yes, how you doing?
I was watching your video.
Awesome. Where are you calling from?
Good evening. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Hi, Philadelphia. Nice to meet you. Who's calling?
This is Stacy Henderson Bowe, Dr. Jason's sister.
Hi.
Hey,
nice
what's
to meet
happening?
you.
I love you. I miss you. Thanks for calling in. I knew family would call. You know, if anybody, my family gonna call. What's happening, sis?
Not much. I've just been enjoying this video on tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Yes. Just wanted to let the world know that we are so proud of my brother and everything that he is doing.
Awesome.
Of his accomplishments. You know, we just slapped happy proud here in Philadelphia.
Yes, that's my hometown. I love my hometown. I love my family.
Yes. He's a great son, a great father,
awesome.
a great brother, a great uncle.
That's right.
It's great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we love him so much.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you called, and thank you for sharing, because we're all proud of him here in D.C. I just had to invite him to come on because I'm proud of him too. Mm-hmm. People here need to know what he's doing, and I just wanted to be a part of sharing the talent and the opportunity with you to make sure that people know that they can build something with you, that you're available to help people, and that you really do work hard in our community, and I really appreciate your commitment to being so diligent about caring for this community. You guys may not know, but Dr. Henderson, he works, like he said, as a PT, but he plays that stuff down. He is working now to provide a phenomenal healthcare opportunity in the Washington, D.C. area, and it's just to be applauded, but not just that, encouraged. So keep going. Mm-hmm. And keep being awesome. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, I could only be where I am because of my family. It's no way I could do anything that I aspire to do or where I am today without my sister, mm-hmm. my parents, my family, my children. They are my inspiration. Yeah. And that's what keeps me going. And without them, and nothing else matters, really.
I can tell, because you guys seem so close. It's so nice of you to call in, Stacy, and being a part of the show.
You got a question?
Tonight.
You got a question? You got a question?
Yes. Now he has to promise on air that he has to put me in one of his movies.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. All you got to do is drive down 95. I'll put you in the film. You know I'll put you in. That's a promise. That's a promise. That is a promise.
Fantastic.
Well, thanks for calling, sis.
All right, y'all have a great night here.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much. Good night.
All right, bye-bye.
Good night.
Is our time up? Are they going to keep us running? 301-429-9247. I had to help you with this is all good. It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. So I will just say thanks so much for for joining us for High Tea. And be sure to take your opportunity, use your creativity to drive yourself and give yourself something that you hadn't done before. Do something new, try something new. Try to use a technology you haven't used before with your own creativity and create a business for yourself. So, I'm not sure. But number one, I appreciate your attention tonight. Thank you, Dr. Henderson, for joining me. I appreciate your time.
Oh, it's been great. Awesome. I'd love to come back.
Awesome. So that's it for us tonight from High Tea.
Somebody call.
And we do have a caller? I didn't get that note. I appreciate your attention tonight. Oh, well, we're going to say goodnight. Sometimes technology can mess with you and make you do things you're not supposed to, so be careful. And High Tea, we'll sign out for tonight. Have a blessed evening, be good, and be thankful. Have a good week. Good night.
Looking for a career with flexible hours? Ergo Home Health are looking for self-motivated nurses, therapists such as PT, OT, and health aides. Ergo Home Health offers great benefits. Work in an environment that appreciates their employees. Ergo Home Health is the place for you. Call 301-801-0583 or visit us online at www.ergohomehealth.com. Make a difference. Call Ergo Home Health today at 301-801-0583.